In a time when the world was engulfed in wickedness and moral decay, Noah stood out as a beacon of righteousness. The scriptures describe him as a just man who walked with God, Genesis 6:9. As society descended into chaos and violence, God decided to cleanse the earth of its corruption through a great flood. However, God chose to spare Noah and his family due to Noah's unwavering faithfulness and obedience. This divine selection marked the beginning of a new chapter for humanity. Before we continue with this fascinating story, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. Join us as we explore rich narratives and profound lessons from the Bible, shedding light on its timeless truths. God revealed his plan to Noah, commanding him to build an ark, a massive vessel to preserve his family and pairs of every animal species. The dimensions and specifications were detailed, Genesis 6:14-16, indicating the seriousness of the task ahead. Noah devoted years to constructing the ark, facing ridicule and skepticism from those around him. Yet, he persevered, driven by faith and the knowledge of the impending judgment. Once the ark was completed, Noah, along with his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives, entered the ark with the animals as God commanded. The floodwaters rose, and the earth was submerged for 40 days and nights, Genesis 7:17. This catastrophic event was a profound act of divine judgment, but also a means of preservation. When the waters receded and the ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat, a new world awaited them, one cleansed of sin and ready for a fresh start. After exiting the ark, Noah offered sacrifices to God, expressing gratitude for their survival, Genesis 8:20-21. In response, God established a covenant with Noah, promising never to destroy the earth by flood again, and setting the rainbow as a sign of this covenant, Genesis 9:11-17. This divine pledge not only affirmed God's mercy, but also introduced the concept of human responsibility in maintaining the earth's integrity. After the covenant, a significant and revealing incident occurred. Noah, having planted a vineyard, became intoxicated and lay uncovered in his tent, Genesis 9-21. This act not only illustrated Noah's humanity, but also set the stage for a critical moment involving his sons. Ham, the father of Canaan, saw his father's nakedness and did nothing to cover him, instead going out to tell his brothers about it, Genesis 9:22. In contrast, Shem and Japheth showed great respect for their father. They took a garment, walked backward into the tent, and covered Noah without looking at him, Genesis 9:23. When Noah awoke and learned what Ham had done, he pronounced a curse on Canaan, declaring that he would be a servant to his brothers, Genesis 9:24-25. This moment foreshadowed future tensions and conflicts between their descendants, particularly between the Israelites and the Canaanites. Noah's 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, played pivotal roles in repopulating the earth and establishing the foundations of various nations. Each son represented a distinct lineage that contributed uniquely to the development of human civilization. Shem is often regarded as the spiritual progenitor of the Hebrew people. His lineage would eventually lead to Abraham, the father of the Israelites. The descendants of Shem are considered to be central to the biblical narrative, as they were entrusted with the knowledge of God and his promises. This line gave rise to notable figures such as Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and ultimately, the nation of Israel. Shem's descendants settled in the Mesopotamian region, where they established various cultures and contributed significantly to the early development of civilization. The Semitic peoples, including the Akkadians, Assyrians, and Babylonians, can trace their heritage back to Shem. The importance of Shem's lineage is highlighted in the biblical history of God's covenant with his people and the unfolding of salvation history. Ham's descendants, on the other hand, are often associated with the peoples of Africa and parts of the Near East. His lineage includes the Egyptians, Cushites, and Canaanites, each of whom made significant cultural and historical contributions. The Egyptians, emerging from Ham's line, built one of the most advanced civilizations of the ancient world. Known for their monumental architecture, religious practices, and governance, the Egyptians left a profound impact on human history. The Cushites established powerful kingdoms in Nubia, thriving through trade and military strength. Ham's descendants also played a crucial role in biblical narratives, particularly regarding the land of Canaan. The interactions between the Israelites and the Canaanites illustrate the ongoing struggles between different nations, shaped by cultural and spiritual dynamics. Ham's lineage reflects the diversity of human cultures and the complexity of relationships that would evolve in the centuries following the flood. Japheth's descendants are traditionally linked to the peoples of Europe and parts of Asia. His lineage is characterized by exploration, trade, and the establishment of various empires and cultures. Many of the ancient civilizations in the Mediterranean and beyond can trace their roots back to Japheth, including the Greeks, Scythians, and possibly the Slavs. The Greeks, descended from Japheth, made monumental contributions to philosophy, art, and governance. Their influence on Western civilization is unparalleled, with concepts such as democracy, theater, and scientific inquiry emerging from their cultural milieu. Japheth's descendants symbolize the expansion of human thought and innovation. If you enjoyed this exploration of the three sons of Noah and want to learn more about biblical narratives and their significance, be sure to subscribe to our channel.